two of the best things to ever happen in my life are my parents getting divorced and me getting pancreatitis. The way you look at things is going to determine how they affect you in your life. First, I'm going to start talking off pancreatitis and the power of positive perspective. So, at the ripe age of 25, I got pancreatitis. Before that, I didn't even know what a pancreas was or that I had one in my body. So first, I'm briefly going to explain what it is and what happened to me. So on October 10th, 2012, I was teaching class, and that's when my pancreas decided to attack me. Pancreas is an organ in the middle of your stomach, and it creates digestive enzymes which break down your food in your small intestine. Pancreatitis is when the pancreas starts to eat itself and digest itself. Picture on the right, far right, is a pseudocyst that was created in my stomach because of this. And then after that, it turned necrotic, and I got really, really bad fever and infection. I spent 2 weeks in a Chinese hospital, got a little bit better, and then things got worse, so I went back to the US for 10 days, in the hospital for 10 days. During the first 7 days, I wasn't allowed to drink any water or eat any food. They let me put a little bit in my mouth, but then I had to spit it back out. So for about 30 days, I wasn't eating any food at all after I got back to the US, and it was all put in through a line in my arm. Why I got pancreatitis was a combination of family, work, lifestyle, life in China, street food. So it was a combination of things in China. One of them was the hours that I was working, what I was doing with my friends, going out, drinking a lot. It was really bad lifestyle, and eventually it caught up with me. So after going back, one of the first things that I learned is I'm not going to be able to drink any more alcohol for a long time. I was really, really upset about that because it had been a big part of my life, and a lot of my friends, all the stuff that I did, my after-school activities, if you will, revolved around drinking or being in a bar. I went to my doctor after getting better. I was at home for a few months and asked him how long until I can drink again. He looked at me like I was stupid, because I was stupid. That was a dumb question to be asking, but I'm from Philadelphia, and what he told me is, part of pancreatitis is you need to have a low-fat diet because fat can affect you, can bring it back again. He told me when you can look at a Philly cheesesteak and not get worried, that's when you can drink again. During that time, I'd lost my way. I lost myself. I lost my focus. Britney Spears. I think we can all relate to that sometimes. You lose yourself, lose your way. What I took from this experience was I was able to refocus my life. Before, I was lost. I was just enjoying my life, but not really going anywhere, kind of stuck in place. I was able to take this opportunity. After getting sick, I came back to China. I felt that I had still more to do here. There was still more I wanted to accomplish. But before getting sick, I wasn't doing any of that. After coming back, I started taking Chinese classes. I went back to a school that I had enjoyed working at, but I left because the other job had more pay, but not better conditions. I was taking a job for money and not because I enjoyed it. So I went back to my old job. I applied for and got into graduate school. And I started getting in shape, started exercising. Not eating for 30 days, you're going to end up losing a lot of weight. But I had to keep it off and start working out, going to the gym, eating healthy. So it was a really, really big change in my life, and a really, looking back, a very positive experience for me. That is a big thing, looking at that positively, but I want to talk about looking at little things positively, all the things in your life. If you don't sweat the small stuff, it's all small stuff. I think we've all heard that cliche before. So, you guys might be familiar with the troubles that you can have with e-bikes in China. The first one is a picture of what it looks like after your battery gets stolen. The other picture is what happens when your bike catches on fire. The one on the right is something that's happened to me numerous times, and at this point when it happens, all I can do is laugh. There's no point getting angry, no point getting upset. I just walk out to my bike, shake my head, and think, shouldn't have left my bike there overnight. It's a small lesson. It's not too expensive, but the universe keeps teaching you lessons until you learn them. I have to still learn this lesson. Don't leave your e-bike out on the side of the street at night. It will get stolen. The one on the left, I was riding my bike down the road, driving way too fast in a small alley, and lots of bumps, and then started smoking. I got off my bike, and before I knew it, the whole thing was up in flames. Learned 2 lessons. One, can't drive that fast on an old bike going down the road. Things can happen to an old secondhand bike. The other one is I was able to take a really, really cool picture. Next, I want to talk about rejection, because this is something that I think we all face at some point in our life. Getting rejected from a job, getting rejected from a school, getting rejected by the girl or guy you asked out to go with you on Friday. Something we all face, and the way you look at rejection, though, will shape how you come out of that. Recently, this past year, been looking for a new job and applied to 2 that I really, really wanted. One of these was going to be amazing. I was going to move to another country in Europe, which has been one of my dreams. Rejected. Another one was going to be in a job with the government, start a new career. Rejected. One of them actually ended up leading to the other. I got rejected, and then I looked at myself and said, if I can't get this kind of job, which I thought I was a great fit, what can I do to improve myself? I refined my CV, resume, practice writing cover letters, practice doing more interviews, bettering myself so that I don't get rejected again. So, does success equal happiness, or does happiness equal success? And I think the answer to this is yes. First, the easy one. If you succeed, you're happy. Of course, you get something good, you accomplish something, you get a promotion, get a raise, complete a project. You feel good about that. But on the other side of that is happiness equals success. If you're happy with yourself, it becomes a lot easier to succeed in life. Having a positive perspective will help you be happier to succeed, which then leads to more happiness. So it's kind of all a vicious cycle. This is how I feel when I'm stressed. Negative thoughts, anxiety, it feels like someone's squeezing my brain. Imagine if you just let that go. It feels so much better to be relaxed, stress-free, happy. And it's not just the way you feel, there's actually positive health benefits from being happy. Reduces illness, it enhances your immune system, reduces anger, anxiety, depression, increases blood flow, slows your heart rate, it can reverse heart disease, increases energy, and it can help you discover purpose in your life. So there's tangible health benefits from just being happy. How to change your perspective, how to become a positive thinker all the time. I think there's 3 techniques that I want to talk with you about to get started. Starting a new habit can sometimes be difficult, so I suggest taking them one step at a time, slowly. Like for me, exercise is always difficult. I never want to get up, I never want to go to the gym. I think the hardest part is starting to do something. So if I'm in my house and I don't want to exercise, I tell myself, okay, today I'm just going to do 10 push-ups. That's it. If I do 10 push-ups and then stop, that's 10 more than if I didn't do any. But usually after I do 10, I do 10 more. And I do 10 sit-ups. And then I do 10 squats. And I start it all over again. And by the time I know it, it's been 30 minutes that I've been exercising, and I feel good. I feel great. My body feels great. I've worked up a sweat. And I've also accomplished something that will improve my life. So start small. Because meditating, a lot of people, I feel, difficult to get into meditating because you don't want to sit for a half hour and do nothing. So start small. Start with 1 minute. Just take 3 deep breaths. And find your happy place. Where in your mind will you be the happiest? For me, I love snowboarding, as I said before, so for me it's sitting on top of a mountain, getting ready to go down the hill. And it's really bright, it's sunny, the air is really nice, it's really warm because it's my happy place and I can make the mountain with snow warm. But find your place and then be at peace there. And then slowly you can work into getting more deeper meditation, but start small. Another one is writing. Writing once a week about something positive, a positive experience, something that impacted you, something that good happened to you, or something that you did good for somebody else, and write about it. It'll help you reflect more on your life, think about what you've done that week to help other people, or how other people have helped you, and that'll help create a positive mindset. And finally, exercise, play, sports. This is all exercising and sports, but it could be playing a board game. Schedule fun into your life. We take time to schedule meetings, schedule phone calls, schedule fun into your life. Take time to go out with your friends, healthy fun. So a positive perspective on life. It'll help you become a better person. It'll help you become a healthier person. And if we can all become healthier, better, happier individuals, then maybe the world, we can start taking some of the bigger problems in the world. And I think that's an idea worth spreading. Thank you.